Psalm 73 tackles the problem of life seeming to be unfair. Pastor Todd here with a devotional for August 10th. The psalmist does not speak from the ivory tower of philosophic ideas, but from the trenches of a painful experience. He is refreshingly honest. He does not give the false view that if you're a believer, life will be trouble-free and you'll go around saying, "Praise the Lord," all the time. True, the Psalms are full of praise to God, and they teach us we should be people of praise, but they're very realistic in showing such praise does not come without a struggle. The psalmist here admits that he almost slipped, but he shows us how he walked through his problem of questioning God's fairness in light of the prosperity of the wicked and the suffering of the righteous. The psalm falls into two halves. The first 14 verses, Asaph shows that there are times when it seems life isn't fair because the wicked prosper and the godly suffer. He shows from his own hard-won victory that the way out of life isn't fair or pity party is to gain God's eternal perspective on these matters. In two of the most wonderful verses in the Bible, he exclaims, "Whom have I in heaven but you? And besides you, I desire nothing on earth. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever." Have you ever had something happen to you which caused you to think, this isn't fair? Ken Wineco sure has. Just like Paul, he was locked away for a crime he did not commit. In 1994, he was convicted by a jury based on a horrible crime against a young woman on the basis of mistaken identification by the victim and fabricated testimony by a jailhouse snitch. He was sentenced to 40 to 60 years in prison for something he didn't do. 10 years later, DNA testing showed he could not have been the man who committed the crime. He was released. Did he feel that what happened to him wasn't fair? You better believe it. In fact, he felt that it wasn't fair for him or for the victim. He realized that while he was locked up, the real person who hurt the victim was walking around free. It wasn't fair that he was in jail while the real criminal was walking free. In an interview, Ken stated that although he was tempted to feel life is unfair, he chose to spend most of his time in prayer.